What's up, everybody? PrefixWiz coming back at you with another Unity tutorial. So today on Unity Tips and Tricks, we're going to talk about the time scale, and that starts right now.
Double-digit thousands.
And real quick before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out and a thank you to one of our members in the Twitch community, P Nutty Buddy. Thank you for this information that I'm about to share with everybody. All right, let's continue. Okay, first I just have a basic scene with a canvas and a few buttons. I have a pause, play, slow motion, and fast forward. Okay, and right now there's no script on them yet, but we do have a script ready for those. So let's go ahead and dive into a couple of scripts real quick, just so that we can talk about the time scale in general. Okay, so I have a simple script and it is called TimeScale script. I have 4 public functions: pause function, slow motion function, play function, and fast forward function. Okay, and inside each function I just have time.timescale accordingly, so time.timescale, and 0 is for pause, 0.5 literally cutting the time frame in half because your normal time, which is your play function, is 1. Fast forward function is anything greater than 1, so in our case we're just going to go with 2. So let's save that. Let's go back into Unity and let's place this time scaled script on each one of these buttons. So pause, play, slow motion, fast forward. We're going to put this time scaled script on there, and then in each we're going to go ahead and hit the plus button so that we can open up the on click events, and we're going to place that time scaled script in there, so each one of them have that function. However, we're going to use the public functions that we created according to its type. So let's click on pause, and we're going to go to time scale script, and we're going to go to the pause function. Same thing with the play. We're going to go to the time scale script and play function, slow motion, and fast forward to fast forward. Okay, now I have 5 cubes on the screen and they all use different components to spin. Okay, let's go ahead and hit play. Now with these cubes, basically I have them all rotating in the same direction, but if we were to hit pause, notice that the only 2 that pause are the ones on the right. And if we hit play, they go back to their normal rotation speed. And if I hit slow motion, but these 2 go back to their slow motion speed. And let's hit play again. And then let's hit fast forward. So you can tell that these 2 are responding well to the time scale. However, these 3 are not. Let's take a look at why. So in the top right cube that is responding, let's go ahead and take a look at the script that's on it. And right now we have, in the update function, we have transform.rotate. So this is the method here that we're using to rotate this, okay? And we're rotating it multiplied by times.deltaTime. So anything that's associated with delta time is going to be affected by the time scale. So let's look at the cube next to it. This is also affected by transform by rotate, but we're not multiplying it by time.deltaTime. We're only multiplying it by a number. That's why this wasn't affected by anything with a time scale. Now let's go to the cube that was affected by time. However, it was using an animation. Now inside this animation, the reason why this was affected by time is because we have update mode on normal. But if we go to the script to the left of that, which was also utilizing an animation, we can see that we changed the update mode to unscaled time. Therefore, it was not affected by the time scale. And last but not least, we had the cube underneath the buttons that was also not affected by time. But let's take a look at the script that it had. Okay, so notice that we used transform.rotate, okay, and we went ahead and used the time, but we're using unscaled delta time in order to keep it separate from the time scale. Okay, super simple tip for you and your project and your time scale. So hopefully that helped you. If you like this video, hit that like button. In either case, subscribe.